was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me, but he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plane of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future.
There's something I want to show you both. We can continue our conversation as we walk.
I'll show the way.
Shall we?
Tell me, Hope, what made you join the Academy?
A sense of duty. Vanille, Fang, Lightning, they turned to Crystal so that we might live. It was an enormous sacrifice.
My sister and the others. I think they wanted to preserve life. They gave us a chance to live again.
Well then. I think I heard a chest down there. I'll get to those later.
It's already been 10 years since the
There it is.
Over there, Mom.
Serenity Sachet. We already saw what that was. Anything else around here? I swear I'm hearing something. Music here's nice. Oh, there it is. I knew I wasn't going crazy. We'll come back and talk to all these people later, most likely. Talk to you, though.
This is a foul sea that was uncovered in these ruins. Seems he had a deep connection with the people of Padre. We've tried analyzing it with the Academy's equipment, but nothing yet. However, it does seem to react to another device that we found in these ruins.
He doesn't seem to have much of an appetite.
So, where is... Guess I can't see him.
Can't you just go through the gate and change the events of the past?
I've been waiting so long to meet you. You two are the reason I've continued my research for as long as I have.
So it seems that Fenrir is the foul sea for the Cadron Pass. You know what? I've been Noel for too long.
How long has it been? 5 years? You two haven't changed at all.
I hope not. And here we are, meeting in ruins again.
Ruins are places where memories gather like dust. So many layers of time. Probably the easiest place for a paradox to occur.
Okay. On to Hope. Thank you.
They put the future in our hands. We're in a position to build a society based on human technology. No longer subject to the whim of the foul sea. That's the gift we've been given.
Let's talk to you then.
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers? Without the foul sea around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Huh. Hold up, Hope. There's a chest over here.
I wonder if we can make the gates accessible to everyone.
Warding talisman. Anything else?
I can't comprehend how people use them.
There's one way over there. These ruins seem more modern than I remember.
I need to buy more cat food.
You can try to hide. I got you locked in there now, buddy. That's fun. Screw with all the NPCs. Alright, Alyssa, what do you have to say?
You know, I wish you'd said where and when you were from the last time we met.
Nah.
It's hard to believe it's really been 10 years. So much time has passed.
After meeting with me again, Hope seems lost in the memories. What should we talk about? Talk about the ruins, talk about lightning, talk about Saz, talk about snow. Well, we know about lightning and snow, so let's talk about Saz.
I wonder how Saz and little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared. I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes. And I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now. Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths, but I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal. I'm glad to see you're doing well, Sarah.
Let's talk about the ruins.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule.
What did the inhabitants do for food?
Now, I seem to remember from Final Fantasy XIII a lot of important things about a Cirrus. I'm assuming that's who they're talking about.
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait, you know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
Well, that was awesome.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the seeress Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah, we can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
Well, cool.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Alright. On we go. Let's head back here just to finish this map area and talk to these again.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Hope has been analyzing the Oracle Drive, and the images that appear to be lightning. What should I ask him? Tell us about Padra Ruins. Do you know of Valhalla? How does the Oracle Drive work? Who was the seeress? Well, he already told us about the seeress, so how does the Oracle Drive work?
How are the images in the Oracle Drive recorded? Did someone film lightning in the future?
Oh no. These were not produced using a camera. The images were seen. We believe the visions are recorded by someone in sync with the device.
Is that even possible?
They may have been assisted by a fal'Cie. We've still barely scratched the surface here.
Interesting.
I think I'm a bit jealous of you, Sarah. You can travel to the past or the future, and if you find somewhere you like, you can just stay there.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister.
Well, of course you are.
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins. They uncovered piles of bones that were all scratched up.
They must have been fighting monsters too.
The thing is, the scratch marks suggested they were inflicted by people.
You remind me of Naoto for some reason. Okay, let's head back.
The Academy's troops are made up mainly of former Sanctum soldiers. My commanding officer even fought in Cocoon's capital city.
Interesting. I wonder if we beat him up once.
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got any, I'd be happy to buy them from you. What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the older models, like the kind they used on Cocoon. It wasn't a very popular model, so the parts are scarce. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in, but it turned out that the item had already been bought.
Offer more money? Let's see. Particular battery model from 10 years ago.
Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
Thanks, Patty. Okay. Don't believe we've already got it. Let's just double check.
I'm looking to obtain it. It's been 10...
Might have been sucked into a space-time vortex and Mog would be just moved. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Anyone else to talk to? This person over here. Is that the same person? Nope. Because that one has a big quest mark over his head.
If I could go back in time, I'd go back 10 years ago and try to stop Cocoon from falling out of the sky. Although, I guess that would mean we would be under the fal'Cie's rule again.
Excuse you! Jeez. Have you ever tried walking around someone? This is a very large plaza.
I wonder what the residents of this ancient city thought of Cocoon and the people living there.
Alright. People keep shoving me. I've got nothing left to live for. Ah! Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Fine.
You're friends of the director, right? Don't let me get in the way of your investigation.
It's interesting how a former lessee can become director of a whole bunch of Cocoon people.
Make sure to watch your step when you're walking along the cliffs. It's a little embarrassing, but this one time, I accidentally slipped and almost went over the edge. At that moment, I was sure I was gonna die. Fortunately, help came right away, so the only casualty was my wristwatch. It's now lying at the bottom of the valley. It scares me to think that could have been me. I still miss that watch. It was an expensive one that had to be modified to withstand all the wear and tear of the outdoors. What a waste.
You want to watch?
You'll look for my watch? Are you sure? Believe me, I've tried, but have had zero luck. With the eclipse keeping everything in the dark, it's almost impossible to see anything around here. I doubt it's the best time to go searching.
People and their watches.
The people who work for the Academy aren't perfect. I know they've made quite a few errors in judgment.
This is what happens when you're soft on your support.
Have I already been up here? No, this is the way out, though. Keep an eye on that. Head up this way, because there's still more map I haven't seen.
If there's a paradox that can actually save lives,
It almost looks Egyptian to me. I don't know, what do you guys think? Can I do anything with this? No? Okay. But there is a bouncing chest over here, so not a complete waste of time. Carbuncle figurine. Still can't jump.
I can't get excited about uncovering a fal'Cie.
Can jump from here. Whee! Okay.
Everyone seems so restless.
Have I talked to you yet?
If the paradox gets resolved, then what will happen to us? The ones researching this intriguing phenomenon? No one can give me a clear answer.
Will you continue your research even then?
But of course, I've been thinking that perhaps the paradox is linked to the fact that some people have the ability to use magic. There's There's no way I'm going to stop my research until I find out for sure.
Sure, you think that.
I always miss the excitement. I know I can't keep comparing our
Okay. I guess it's time to head out. Heading back into the eclipse. I really want to catch a behemoth. I don't want to talk to you.
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are foreign indeed. It's like the laws of physics don't even apply to them.
So that means they're from a different world or a different dimension?
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture. We don't have enough samples to prove anything.
I'll go find you some samples.
Looking at Cocoon's pillar.
Maybe. Alright, where am I going? Straight. Wow. It's kind of boring. Oh look, these guys. I remember these guys, but I think they have different names. Yeah, Gandayak. They have different names in this one. Delirious Dance, that's always good. What are you gonna do? Tell me you're not gonna dave us. Didn't do anything to us. Oh, I gotta go after this other guy. Attack. Didn't really hurt too much. Yeah, we'll just keep using Relentless Assault. Maybe Cerberus. That would be nice. Alright, Gahunga. Well, true change in the paradigm.
Done and done.
I still have not collected any of them yet.
There's a considerable time-space distortion up ahead.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to head back. So, if something interesting happens, I'll show it to you guys, but, well, there's this. Well, Mog is nowhere near here. Come on, Mog. Get your butt in gear. Do I have to really throw him? I have to throw him 2 feet so we can open the... Jeez. Pearl necklace. I did not want a pearl necklace from Mog. Okay, so if anything interesting happens, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cut it right here.